Everyone, welcome again to MGS Coaching Football, and thank you for watching my channel. I do really appreciate it. Today, in my continuing Read Blitz Concept playlist series, I'm going to share with you what we call the taco, usually the preferred way to pronounce it, right? Taco Blitz Concept. Tackle and center is what taco stands for. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain on the left the key components of the taco blitz concept. Then over here, I'm going to diagram it versus the tackle blocks out, what the center does, either blocking to or blocking away. Down here, the tackle blocks in, so then it's irrelevant what the center does. Okay. And so in the tackle blitz concept, we're going to see specifically who that affects, meaning when the tackle blocks out versus the tackle blocking in. Okay? So first up over here, the tackle blitz concept, we refer the version of it we're going to show you in this video is what we call Taco Bell. All right? It's out of our 5-front system, which is 3 down defenders, our base 3-4 personnel package. Right? So the first key term is tackle blitz concept, right? What is it? Right. Well, first of all, the call side defensive end. So I have the call side defensive end underlined twice. Is going to read the offensive tackle to the offensive center. Okay? This is a go blitz, meaning the call defender who's going to execute, the blitz. It's a go blitz technique, which I'll go over specifically in the diagram. But it's also a combo in that there is a B-gap plug by the inside linebacker, okay, on the call side, right? So that's what a tackle blitz concept is. Now, how it plays out, that's in the diagram. Number 2, the blitz side this is an offset halfback blitz. If we play a team that runs a lot of pistol, or if a team just instead of giving us the offset halfback that we anticipate, they give us the pistol, we will just for now we'll Omaha it, which means blitz is off. If they put the offset halfback away from the designated defender, we just check it to the opposite outside linebacker. Okay? So it's an offset halfback blitz. Why so? I'll get to when we get down to the reason number 3. So, or number 4, excuse me. Sorry about that. Number 3, the read sequence. Okay? The offensive tackle blocks out, the defensive end sticks a gap, and now reads the center. Right tackle and center. Only if the offensive tackle blocks out, which they do frequently against us because of we bring the pressure off the edge. Hence why we have this concept. If the center blocks to the defensive end, he goes opposite A. If the center blocks away, he goes same side A. So he goes butt side of the center. Okay, and the center tells you run pass direction every single snap. Okay? So that's the taco part of taco blitz concept. Right? Now, what happens in B when the offensive tackle blocks in? So this is also a great blitz against the gap scheme team, whether they're pulling guard and center, zone, but they like to boot right back. This is how you defend it. When the offensive tackle goes in, now the defensive end stays in C gap, and we have 2 off the edge. Right? We have an inside and we have an outside. And I'll cover all that in the diagram, but that is how we defend against that boot portion. So it's only a taco, meaning a true tackle and center read, when the offensive tackle blocks out. Okay? And again, in this case, for the defensive end, he's always going butt side of the tackle. Always. It's our standard butt side rule. Consistent. We're not putting our guys in conflict. Now, number 4. Ultimately, the reason we do this, one, it's a sim pressure. We love to cover all the offensive linemen. You cause all kinds of problems. If it's a pass, you get 1 or 2 protections, straight man or full slide. And in a run play, they get nervous because who's going to block my guy? I'm supposed to pull, right? Everybody got blocked back. Hence the tackle concept. Right? We're going to attack the man side of the protection, and I am an attack the back coach. I want to put pressure on that offset halfback. I don't care you know it or not. I'm telling the world that's what we're going to do. You got to block it up or come up with a plan for it, see? Okay, so now let's get to the diagram, right? Let's have some fun with the tackle blitz concept. So I have the tackle. Up top, the tackle is going to block out. So the block out can be a pass set out, can be base block out, right? It can be a zone block out. Anything where he's blocking out, trying to block out on that defensive end. Up top. So that's the primary read, right, in red. Secondary read now is in blue. Okay, secondary reads in blue. So now, first of all, let me get to the coverage, right? We got the field corner's got 1. The Falcon's going to screw down, take 2. Lucky Louie, safety's going to spin middle. Outside backer has 2, right? Corner has 1. That's just the way we do it. Safeties only spin on the snap. So when that ball snapped, spin middle. He will screw down. I don't want to mess up my writing, but he will screw down so he can cover number 2. Okay? So now, go. The aiming point on the go. It's really tight to the tackle. It's tackle's hip. Okay? It now is, near hip of the quarterback. That puts him on a spill course. Pass, he's got outside cage. So when he gets a pass set, he's now going to get into outside cage, but he's going to contain the quarterback. On run, he's going to spill it. Okay? So now, on the snap of the football, he's got a tight course. Okay? He'll stay outside. He goes first. He's the call side linebacker. He's plugging B gap no matter what the tackle does. The nose. A gap away from the call no matter what. Stud. Pressure in the C gap no matter what. Mike linebacker, Heisman. It's going to pop off. He has the running back, Heisman. He's got him by himself no matter what. So now we got our 2 scenarios, right? Center 2. All right, center is blocking back, let's say. He's going to go behind the inside linebacker. And he's going to go opposite A. Believe me, if this guard blocks down, the nose will wipe across in the B gap. Okay? And it's going to take him 1, 2. He's got to get 3 get right. They're not going to be tailing each other into the same A gap. Doesn't work that way. But now, what if the center blocks away? Then the center's in the same side A, right? He blocks away, stay in your A. Here it is. Make it a rhyme. It sticks with your players. It's easy to remember. We've been learning in rhymes since we could talk and listen and follow directions, right? So there it is up there. If the tackle blocks out, now that becomes a true tackle, and what's the center do? Down here, right, the tackle's going to block in, so now we don't need to have the center in blue. Because that center, it doesn't matter which way the center goes. You see what I'm saying? Aha. So let's clean things up. We know right now it's a lucky. A, staying to C, pop off. Heisman, right? Ball snapped. Spinning middle. Now I can draw the screw down, right? There it is. Tackles in, doesn't matter. He's plugging the A gap no matter what. So now, when the tackle goes in, it's not a tackle anymore. Because what the defensive end does now, I'll put it in the black, he stays in the C gap, right? 2 off the edge. He now, inside cage, on pass, spill, on run. Now the defensive end becomes the spill guy. Remember? Great blitz versus gap teams that like to run boot. So now, let me put this in blue. The goal blitzer in pass has outside cage again. That's the standard goal rule. So non-subscribers, push that button. Run, though, he's going to have force. He's got spill force 2 off the edge, but he'll also have the quarterback on the boot now. Right? The spill defender, the defensive end, will bend and chase the running back. He has the boot quarterback on the boot. That's the beautiful part of the taco blitz concept because it adjusts to what the tackle does. Because if the tackle's in, it's most likely a counter scheme, gap scheme, counter scheme with a boot off of it. Tackles out, it's likely a pass or it's a run right at the blitz. See how that works? It's kind of cool. So if you have any questions at all about the taco blitz concept, please reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com because I would love to talk football with you.